Okay. So, bro, listen up. Okay, so the machine saves a point in time, right? But the scary part about it is once you build the fucking machine, it stays there until anytime anything goes through the machine, it comes back into that point. And I got my secret lab hidden somewhere in the fucking world. Don't never find that bitch. And so all I gotta fucking do is easily just go through that bitch one time when I'm in my 60s, 70s, 80s, when medicine has evolved, and give myself drugs to make myself live longer. And then that version of the future will disappear, kind of like my life at least, because that's all I do. I keep feeding myself drugs and living longer and longer and longer, and keep feeding myself more and more drugs until I gained immortality. And then I decided that I would go through the portal myself at that end point of my life. And so it just kept on going and going, a giant cycle, living longer and longer and longer, until a point where I gained immortality before the human race ended. And then I went back to this point, and when I went back to this point, unfortunately, time went all jumbly-wumbly, but I was immortal. And so what happened, motherfucker, was I went back into the beginning of fucking time, and basically shit went haywire from there, and then rebuilding civilization, and yeah. But then I go all the way back to the point and live it up to the point where I build the machine, and then I meet myself from the me that came from the past. He comes when the exact moment I made the machine, and then all these me start coming out, and all these me start coming out. You can touch another you, because that person is gone from that future now, and it won't destroy the fabric of space and time, really, but just in case we didn't touch each other, none of them touched each other, and they just kept on coming out one after another, like a couple of times apart, because it sets the time, and then that's the starting point time, and then after that, when the portal is open, times are switched in intervals of seconds and stuff like that, and hours and stuff like that, as time flies by, so that not all of the people that come back at the same time and explode in a giant, like, infinite explosion, nigga. That was something I was worried about. So I set it to milliseconds, change it, so that they would come out, like, it was like such a small amount of time, and I set different out points of the portal, nigga, and yeah, it's like I do it once, and then once the first one came back, I set the portal to that time, and then another me came, and then we did it like that. But yeah, that was some great shit when that me came, and then what he did was, he was like, I have lived since the beginning of time, and I am you, and all these other yous are gonna feed you all these drugs, bitch, and you're gonna live forever, and then you're gonna go back in time, and you're gonna live it all, but I'm here to tell you and stop this shit. And so what he did was, he gave me an ultimate pill, bitch, that will allow me to transverse through time, motherfuckers. And nobody knows that. Oh shit, the NSA! It's a camera! It's a camera, I know it! Fuck me!